Hello, everybody. I've had a request to record this 30 minutes of content in 30 minutes or less because I keep missing it when we do our work sessions. And even since this morning's work session, I found a couple of even quicker ways to do a few things. So, what you need to have open is you need to have some sort of chat GPT AI creator. So you can I use Google Gemini a lot of times as well. But I'm finding that chat GPT is just working a little bit better for me. And Canva. Now in Canva, you will need to have a basic account. You don't even have to have, from what I'm told, a pro account. I happen to have a pro account. Um, and you will also need to go to the apps here and download. And if you want to search for one, you're going to want to search for bulk create. And I already have it downloaded, so I'm not sure if how this is going to pop up here. But I think the folks who were on this morning said that it just like shows up like maybe even text. So just make sure you have the bulk create app downloaded through Canva. Okay, so we're going to go to ChatGPT. And why we utilize this is so we don't have to go searching for quotes, searching for ideas. We let ChatGPT do the work for us. So, you know how in the Diamond League we have a post schedule. And if you're following that, you want to do like lifestyle posts a couple of times a week. You want inspirational quotes a couple of times a week. This is where you do this. So it's all done for you. So, how we're going to start here, I'm only going to do 10. We're just going to make it simple and easy and only do 10 of them. But you can have ChatGPT create 30 of them, 50 of them, how many ever of them that you want. I like to keep it into that 20 to 30 at a time because it just can kind of be overwhelming if you need to make any changes. So we're going to ask ChatGPT to create 10 um, healthy, healthy, healthy living. Of course, I can't type as I'm trying to do this. Living tips in a spreadsheet format. And then I ask it to be unnumbered because otherwise the numbers will get in there and get in the way. Boom, click enter. And here is ChatGPT doing the work for us. So now here's what's super cool. I used to have to cut and paste this to a spreadsheet. I'm going to ask her to put it in a CSV file. Bum, bum, bum. It's analyzing. And then there it is in a CSV file. Boom. And all I have to do is download it. And now it's saved onto my computer. So, and it should be saved into a downloads folder. So now that that's completed, we're going to go over here to Canva and we're going to create our design. Now you can go over here, create a design, or this is going to be a Facebook post. Just come over here and use the Facebook post. So now nothing's going to pop up. So it's going to be a blank. And then we're going to go over here and click design. So here's a design. Now I have a pro account. So you'll see any of these things that have this crown, it's a pro account. So you will have to either have the pro account to utilize that design, or I think it even like you can pay for like $1. Back in my early days of having this, I just paid every once in a while for whatever I wanted. And then I found I was paying as much as getting a pro account. Um, if you're a teacher or an educator, I guess, in from what I understand, like an elementary or high school teacher, possibly, you can search Canva for educator and you get a pro account for free. So they just mentioned that this morning on our work session. So I'm just going to choose this first one that because I've already used it. I did it for a test here this morning. So this is the design that I'm going to use. And here's the fun part. It's going to create 10 of these for me. So first things first, if there is anything you do not want to have on here, now is the time to make any changes. So if you don't want this really great site on there, you're going to want to delete that. If you, we're going to get rid of that. We don't want that. Great. Um, our spreadsheet had, if you remember, we're going to go back here, has two columns. So we need to have two placeholders for this. So like this one's going to come up healthy living tip, stay hydrated, and is going to be in one text box, and the description is going to be in another. So coming back here, this is going to be our text box for the tip, and then this is going to be our text box for a description. Again, this is where you want to make any changes to anything that you want or don't want on there. So this, we're just going to move this maybe down here just a little bit. And maybe we're going to want to change this to a little bit bigger font of 20. So we're going to go here. So again, we want to have everything as much as we want done already, so we don't have to individually change 30 things when we do decide to have 30 of them, right? So what we're going to do here, so now what you have to do is you have to highlight what you're going to connect your data to. So here, this is our first text box. And then we're going to come over here and scroll down and find our bulk create. We're going to click on that. So we're not going to manually enter data. We're going to upload our data. So we're going to click on that. And here's our healthy living tips. I think this is the one that he just did for me. I've got a few of them here from this morning. So we got a healthy living tip and we have our description. So we want to connect the data. Can I do it right here? Yes. So click on those three dots right here to connect the data. This is the healthy living tip. It's going to be right there, right? And then, so that's going to pull in that first thing of ours, the healthy living tips. Cool. Now we're going to highlight this one and we're going to do more. We're going to connect that data. And here we're going to connect the description. All right. Click continue. And here it's got all the data that we want to have connected. We want all 10 of them done, correct? So we're going to generate 10 designs. Click here. And it's going to open up a new bulk creation of those 10 designs that we just did, and not just that original one. So it's going to take you to a whole new thing. So here you go. Stay hydrated. Drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. Eat a balanced diet. All of your things are in here. Look at that. It just created 10 for you. Now, sometimes there are things that you do have to change. The amount of text is too big. For like here, I would want to make this a little bit bigger and have it as one line item. I'm going to come in here and align it up. So, I mean, sometimes there are minimal changes that you have to make. That's why I said to make sure any changes you want made, to try to do that ahead of time. All right. So there you go. That is, my friends, is how you bulk create and have, now you can download all these to your, this is going to go to your laptop. Of course, this, you have to be on a laptop for this, or a computer, and then you can, share it to your phone or whatever. So then you can schedule posts, and you can, in 30 minutes or less, you can actually have this all scheduled for you. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And how exciting is that? So if you have any questions, let's go. Let's get this ready to go.